Lovely friends and followers, we're going or that if I could talk today. We are going to look at another article. This one is about a man who wrongfully touched a sleeping girl sitting next to him in the flight while his wife was also sitting on the other side. That is some bold move. And it's a sleeping girl. I'm going to take a guess as a child, which is even more wrong. It is wrong to touch anybody in any appropriate manner or without permission, regardless of age, gender, race, religion, or sexual preference, or how they look. I don't care if they're walking out wearing a 2 dimes and a corn chip. You still don't have the right to touch them. I don't care if they're walking out with just a leaf covering the private area. There is no right to touch them without permission. Having desires is a good thing and a healthy thing. We all have it, but forcefully making someone else a part of your desire is nothing that can ever be stated right. Some men, and in some cases some women, I'm not going to listen to this article and just blame the men, some women too, there are the women out there, cannot keep their desires to themselves. And such a person should not be allowed to wander around free in public. Yes, I am changing some of the words because I don't think it's just men that do it. There are some women out there that probably do this too, that like to be perverted and everything else. I'm not going to put it past them. Sorry, but I'm not. I'm not going to judge just one gender in this like they're doing. People for generations have been facing this problem of sexual exploitation, and even after so much awareness, there still are some people that do not understand the meaning of concern. Yes, women are more sexually exploited than men, but there are cases where men are sexually exploited too. Women may have it done to them more, but men can have it done to them too. And most people, don't understand that, of course. Prabhu Ramamurthy, I probably butchered that name, and I'm sorry. A 35-year-old man was traveling on a Spirit Airlines flight with his wife sitting next to him. He was living in the United States with a work visa. On his other side, a 22-year-old young girl was sleeping. So she's not a child. She is a woman, but it doesn't make it any more right. It's still creepy and wrong. The young woman woke up abruptly to find Ramamurthy's hand inside her pants and his fingers moving. She broke down in tears after she noticed her bra was unhooked, the buttons of her bra open, and her pants zipped down. How could his wife not notice this? And I'm sorry, I wouldn't be able to sleep through all of that. I would have flipped my shit. Somebody would have been losing a few limbs. It would not be optional. They'd be losing limbs. I'd be chopping something off of them. Whether it be a hand or a private body part, somebody be losing something. Because that is just disgustingly wrong. And I don't know how his wife did not notice or did not say something or did not knock the living daylights out of him, because I would have. Ramamurthy was taken in for a 5-day-long trial. At first, he told the jury that he was sleeping through the entire flight and took off from Las Vegas and landed in Detroit. Later, he changed the story and told the jury that he took his hand inside her pants to investigate, to imaginatively penetrate her. But she woke up before he could do anything. It doesn't matter if she woke up before you could do anything. It still makes it wrong. You stuck your hand in under somebody's clothes, in their pants, under their clothing. And to say, oh, I was just trying to imaginatively penetrate her. You were just trying to. So you didn't do it, so you shouldn't be in trouble because you were trying to but didn't succeed. That's not how it works, buddy. That is not how it works. You try to, you're still guilty. You touch somebody inappropriately without permission, you guilty. It doesn't matter. You are guilty to a T. That is disgusting. He will be sentenced on December 12th. He would probably be sentenced to a lifetime in the provision, and if somehow he gets released, he would directly be deported to India. That is disgusting. How could you do that to somebody? I feel bad for that poor woman. It doesn't say who she is, but if you see this at any point, probably not now because I barely have any friends or followers, but I still love you guys. But if you do at any point see this in the future, I am so sorry. I am really sorry that somebody could do this to another human being. It's disgusting. They should not be allowed to be set free. Basically, when you do that to anybody, regardless of race, gender, religion, sexual preference, anything, you're basically, that's like a crushing thing. It can even ruin their life completely and ruin any future of a relationship they have. And for his wife to sit there and allow him to do that, if she did see it, I don't know if she was asleep or something, but if I was her, I'd be chopping something off of him and it wouldn't be pleasant. It really wouldn't. Because if she was awake while he was doing that, you are just as guilty and just as wrong and nasty as he is. I am sorry, but that is staying as my statement. And if anybody has ever had something like this happen to them, where somebody has inappropriately, if I could pronounce it, touched them or done something to them in any creepy sexual way, and you have it, you need to tell somebody, regardless of your age or gender or anything. You need to tell somebody, because that is wrong and it is not okay. And if somebody does touch you inappropriately or wrongly, I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it, beat the shit out of them. And if you don't believe in violence, then I guess they're gonna touch you. Because I'm sorry, I beat the living shit out of them if they grab me inappropriately or even tried to unhook my bra. They'd be decked in the face as hard as possible. I would not care. And I would not say sorry, and I would not feel bad about it later because they deserved it. If these people can sit there and inappropriately touch you, trust me, if you punch them in the face or below the belt or in the stomach or hit them or do anything to them, they deserved it. They deserved it. But that is it for now. We will be back with another story shortly, hopefully.